Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now here's Booker. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player, in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant. Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Quick start for the Suns in this one. 4-point game. And KD throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And the Suns miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. He's got 5. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Beal. And he lays it straight in.
Assisted.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Several teams changing it up here. Suns still looking like they're getting going here. Trailing here by 8. Here's Beal. Off the left rim and out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up.
Team foul.
Bradley Beal, one of the harder covers in the NBA. He has such a well-rounded game. You've got to check him all over the floor.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. AD says I believe in this team, and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
First personal foul.
David, indeed they do. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Takes a three.
Bradley Beal.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Beal. The 19-foot shot. Good, he hits the jump shot.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Plumlee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, KD. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the basket is good.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
A nice shot by KD. 6 points for KD.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Your Suns.
And so it's Phoenix.
The Suns, 17.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Releases from 15. O'Neal with the defensive effort. He goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. O'Neal's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Suns making a switch here. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. with the drive. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Boy, KD has such great touch on that floater. An easy, fluid release on what is a really tough shot.
9 feet out. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Beal. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns lead by 14. Beal can't get it to go. Pass to O'Neal. Over Plumlee. Phoenix no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Plumlee. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Down low. Here's Plumlee. It's deflected. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. Suns on defense. Devin Booker missing his last shot. They get the rebound. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's done in the corner. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Pass to Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Done. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's KD. And that one good. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The Suns have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And he gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Suns ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Dunn misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working, and the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Shot from 12. Here's Richards. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Good. Booker's got 21.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Richard taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Durant. Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got 18 points.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Phoenix with the ball. Beal with it. Now guarded by Dunn.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Katie, here we go. Count it. He has 5.
Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker inside. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Richards. Lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here are the Suns now. Dunn misses. Now Richards. He's got 9. Phoenix no good that time either. Dunn attacking. And Dunn with the slam.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And Phoenix making a change here. .153 left to the third. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the three levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
The drive by Paul.
The assist.
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
Allen's shot is off. Phoenix with the ball. Booker outside. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
The Suns haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The Suns on offense. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Allen. Phoenix, no good that time either. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
That one falls. And it's the Suns with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Plumlee. Outside, Jones. Over Jones. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Phoenix with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Good work there as it goes. O'Neal's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 29 in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Dunn with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Dunn misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
O'Neal misses. Allen drives in. No good that time. Dunn with some nice D. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Assisted.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
O'Neal on the wing. Booker trying to free himself up. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside, Jones. Over Booker. Jones, no luck. Booker with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Booker's shot is good.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. The Suns making a switch here. KD with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Suns.
And he can't hit the second. And here are the Suns now.
That'll be
Beal with the steal.
Phoenix ball.
Rebound by the Suns. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
It matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul. Hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotion.
And stolen by Booker. The shot by Beal, no good. Here's Richards. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Richards got 11 points here in just the second half. Inside. Outside, KD. That three off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
From deep three-point land. The rebound by Richards.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bradley Beal.
Good on the shot.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Durant with another miss. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Suns. And then Durant with the dunk.
Assisted by.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Pass to Dunn. Driving to the basket. Got it.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks.